Hey everybody, good morning. What's going on? It's your girl, Aisha J. I am at work. I'm getting ready to do a double. It's very early in the morning. It's about 5:45. Have to be to work downstairs at 6:30. I have slept over. Whenever I have to do a double, I make sure they give me a room. So this is what my typical days looks like when I'm going to work. I'm usually an early riser anyway, so I get up about this time, even when I don't have to be at work until 2:30. Normally, I'm at work like 2:30 a.m. 2:30 a.m., 2:30 p.m. I'm tired, y'all. Anyway, I work for a hotel, one of the biggest hotel brands in the world. I am a telephone operator. They call us, they say guest services, PBX. I don't know what PBX even stand for, but that's what they call it. Not too many hotels have operators anymore. Usually the front desk does all the phone answering and everything, but this hotel, and maybe if it's about five left, they have operators. The best thing about this job is I get to eat for free, guys. If I was single and I didn't have money for groceries because we know stuff is expensive, I would eat for free and I could eat as much as I like at work. And that's a big perk because groceries high as hell. My typical day start off with me getting ready in the morning. Like I said, I'm an early riser. I like to get to work one time. I used to get to work at least an hour before I'm supposed to be at work because I get to sit down, I get to relax before all the phone calls and all the crazy start because I deal with a lot at work. A lot. So we're gonna talk about my pay. We're gonna talk about what I actually do. I make about $22 an hour, and it's a good gig for that amount. Typically, I gross about 800 and some change a week, and I may bring home close to 700. My check might be about 690 something every week. Um, and I would get more if I did overtime, like when I do doubles. And I love doing overtime. I like getting extra days. It's rough because I be tired, but I don't have small children. So I can actually do what needs to be done. I like to live a certain way. So working hard is what I do. Um, and I'm not young, guys. I'm like 55. So I can't see myself working two and three jobs to make ends meet. My rent is really expensive, so that's top priority. My rent is very high, so it's my rent, my car note, my cell phone. But I'm gonna get myself together, and because I can't keep holding up my phone because I'm using my hand and I'm using my phone. Normally, I would use my camera and I would place it, but I don't feel like digging it out my bag. So we're gonna do a series throughout the week and that's going to be the series because it's kind of cold outside, so I really can't ride my bike. I know I love to ride my bike. And I got a story about that too. The other day, my bike wouldn't start. I was like, why my bike not starting? What the hell is going on? I get outside, I started it up. It took a long time. And then I was like, okay, I park it and I'm trying to start it up again because I didn't look where it was parked at. And I left it here at work. Yeah, it's been at work. So, I said, what the hell? I go on YouTube, I try to find out what's going on, and it's my battery. I just bought that battery. I've only had that battery for 2 months. I got it in late October. You figure November, December. We're in late December. I'm taking it back. It charged, but I had to jump it. Why do I have to jump a new battery? Anyway, yeah, it was a hot mess. So I have to take the battery back because I'm going to be riding my bike. I already got my winter gloves. They're coming tomorrow from my daughter as a gift. And I'm going to get me a heated jacket. And I'm going to be riding my bike as long as I can. What? Putting it up? No. Mm-mm. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I'll be back with more content about my work and me riding my bike in the wintertime and just life in general. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I gotta get ready because I don't like to be late. Bye for now. Okay, guys, so I'm back in my office. It's about 6:48. I usually clock in about 6:23, but being that this is not my regular shift, it wouldn't even let me clock in. But we do have a book that we can write in. So as soon as my manager get in here, and be like, make sure you put my time in, because sister don't play about her coins. So what I do here is, like I said earlier, I am the phone operator. And what I do is I take all the calls that come into the hotel. I take calls from the guests who are already in the hotel, whether they need sheets, towels, blankets, robes. We used to offer slippers. We won't offer those anymore, thank God, because I think that's just gross. I don't want anybody to use slippers on my feet. A robe is one thing, but slippers, I don't know. It's just weird, okay? Okay, maybe the robe is weird too. I don't understand. Bring your own, but we do offer that service. We're like the high-end hotel. We have weddings, we have bar mitzvahs, we have corporate events, anything that's grand, they come here that they want to do, and sometimes they just want to get a little getaway. We used to have a spa here. We don't have the spa any longer, and it's been gone long before I got here, and people are still asking about the spa, or they have held on to they used to give gift cards, and they have held on to them gift cards. How you just not finding a gift card after this place? The thing has been closed since 2018, 2017, from what I was told. I didn't start here until I'm coming up on my second year here in June. So I don't know how people haven't found gift cards from like a millennial ago. But yeah, so I answer the phone. I have to deal with the engineers. I have to deal with housekeeping. I have to deal with security. I have to deal with the front desk. I have to deal with the guests calling in and out of the hotel. I have to also deal with other entities who book rooms for the guests. I have to deal with them. Who else? The driver, the bellman. Yeah, so I have like 8 jobs. Okay. Oh, and I have to deal with the young lady who deals with the pool area, and I have to deal with the kitchen. So I basically do 10 jobs, but I'm only getting paid for 1. Make it make sense. But as long as you can do all those things, they're never going to hire more people. So it's kind of like a love-hate relationship. I love to see my paycheck, but some days I hate to come here. I'm not even going to lie, because it can be overwhelming. And usually Friday, Saturday, and Sunday are a S show. I used to work the weekend shift. I used to just work only Saturday and Sunday. Someone left, and I actually got her shift, which is from 2:30 to 11 p.m. at night. That's a long behind shift. Why? Because you can't do anything. If you want to do something, you have to get up and rush in the morning. Because, like I said, I like to be here an hour before my clock-in time, because I just need to decompress and have that time to myself. Like I said, I eat for free here. So if I didn't eat during the morning, I come here, get me something to eat, and then I'm good for the rest of the day. I probably won't even eat anything other than a salad, because I am vegan. So it's a lot of time, and Muslim. So there's a lot of things that I can't eat because I'm vegan and Muslim. So if anything, I might just have, like, if they have rice, if they have potatoes, if they have, vegetables or salad, that's it for me. And I also have to lay off a lot of the carbs, because my cholesterol is high. It went down, and then all of a sudden it went back up. So I don't know what happened, but my A1C is under 5, guys. It was almost at 7, and I have to tell you guys about that too if I didn't tell you. Go to my TikTok, which is I think it's I don't even know what my TikTok is. I'm gonna have to post it, what it is, because I don't be on it as much, because I'm always on YouTube and I'm always working. But I lost 45 pounds. I went to my doctor. My doctor was like, hey, your A1C is up. I'm like, what you mean? I was in pre-diabetic status. I was almost a 7. That's how high it was. I think it was like 6 point 6.7 when I went to her, or 6.5 or something. And I was like, oh no, we got to change that. And that was, I want to say almost like 2 years ago, almost. And I didn't know what to do. So I changed my diet. I became vegan. And then I went back to her because my number still wasn't going down. I think it had went down 1 point. And then I was like, well, hey, can I, am I a candidate for Zepbound or Mounjaro? I didn't even think about Wegovy or Ozempic. I didn't even think about those. I was mainly thinking about Zepbound or Mounjaro. So she was like, yeah, because you have the factors with high cholesterol and the A1C being high. Great. So she signed me up for it. It took about a month for me to get approved because I went through my husband's insurance because my insurance wouldn't approve it. And I lost 45 pounds and I've been keeping it off. I'm no longer on Mounjaro. So that's great. I'll be back one moment. So I had to stop because someone had walked into my office. So yes, I ended up getting on Mounjaro and it worked wonders. My daughter hugged me the other day and she was like, oh my God, Mom, you're so skinny. But she forget that I have always been small, but I think once you start putting on weight and everything, people don't see the old you, they see the new you. But we'll talk about that too, my journey and what I went through. And I highly recommend it for anyone that is struggling with weight loss, anyone that is struggling to get their A1C under control. That stuff work. It's like magic in a pen. That's the only way I know how to explain it. And I have had literally at least 5 of my close friends and family members ask me about it and ask me how to get it and everything like that. And I don't mind sharing it. So again, it's on my TikTok. And as soon as I remember the name, because I changed my name on there so many times, I'll let you guys know. I'll put it inside of here. And that's pretty much it. But this is typical what my day looks like when I'm in my office. I share it with another young lady. I'm actually doing her shift because she's on vacation. And it's just usually 2 of us during the week. She has the morning shift. She's been here maybe almost 28 years. Maybe, I might be saying it wrong, between 26 and 28 years. And then it's 2 people for the weekend. Which one of them shifts used to be mine, like I stated earlier, and I couldn't wait to get off of the weekend shift because I did 2:30 to 11, and y'all know in the summertime stuff be popping in the summer. You miss everything when you have a shift like that, so I couldn't wait to get off of that. And normally I would have worked 2 or 3 jobs. Why? Because my children are grown. But at this stage of my life, I'm only doing 1. I'm looking to possibly move out of the state within the next year or 2. Either Arizona is my thing. That's where I want to go. I've never been, but I just love heat. So I'm looking to move there. I have a niece that lived there, and she's like, Aunt, come visit me. You will love it. And I'm going to see her in January to see what it's like there, because I definitely want to get out of New Jersey. I just don't like the cold. And I want to be able to ride my bike, period, without worrying about getting hit by a stolen car or whatever, because, we're the capital of stolen cars. And I just want to just feel the air, underneath my wings, as they say, because that's what I want to do. I want to move somewhere where I can ride my bike whenever I feel like, and I don't have to worry about snow. I don't have to worry about it being super cold like it is now. It's like 20-something degrees. So long story short, that's what I want to do, and I'm looking to do that within the next year or 2. Go out there, and it's never too late to buy a house. So that's what I'm looking to do. Get a house. Even at my age, I want a house. I want somewhere where my grandkids can come and I don't have to worry about them running over people's heads or something like that, because I do rent right now, and my rent is very high. New Jersey rent is high. It's high. And if I didn't have a husband, I would probably be sleeping in my car because the rent is high. Or I'd have to buy me a van and sleep in that or something. But I do have an SUV. Okay, so let me get back to what I was saying about the job. So my job, I love my managers. I have great managers. They treat me pretty fair. I have two managers that I really, really, really adore. I'm not going to say their names because then people know where I work. And I also don't want to put out their information because they didn't ask to be on my YouTube, right? But overall, I have a cake job. And at my age, to be honest, I've worked for Amazon. I hired so many people. I used to be in hiring, HR. I loved doing that. So I worked there. I've worked for UPS. I've worked for FedEx. I've worked for pharmaceutical companies. And I've always had these HR clerical type roles. And then this one happened to come up. And again, remember I said I used to work Saturday and Sunday, which to me was horrible. It was horrible. I missed out on so many events with my children and my grandchildren. And even though I only did that for like I want to say 6 months, because I started in June. By January, I got this position. I've been in this position since, and I'm a part of the union. I get perks. I get to go to hotels for like anywhere between $40 to $50, depending upon the season and the area. Sometimes it's a little more expensive, but I don't get to pay what Joe Public would pay because I am a part of a major hotel chain, and I love it. I love it. I don't love the hours. I'm not even going to lie to you. And some days I don't even like what I do, but the good outweighs the bad because I have great benefits. I have perks. I get to eat here for free as many times as I like. I don't have to cook, clean, and wash dishes. Somebody else does that. I mean, it's a win-win. I also been parking my motorcycle here, and nobody bothers me about it because it's not in a way. It's the parking garage, so I get to park my bike here for free. And I think I was getting ready to go and pay a storage unit. Why would I need to do that when I go park my bike here until they tell me to move it or tell me I can't park it here? So that's a win-win for me. So I am going to get back to work. It's still pretty early and the phone isn't ringing. It's going to be slow. It's going to be chill because it's after the holidays and people are probably asleep, which is a yay for me. And that's pretty much it. I will talk to you guys a little later. I know I have mad work to do and catch up on. I need to check some emails and everything, but this is going to be like a series for me doing my talking about my job and just me actually getting in depth as to what I do and the perks and the good, the bad, and the ugly of working in a hotel environment. Not to mention this is the only thing I don't like. I don't get holiday pay. I don't know why. I heard they used to. I don't know why we don't any longer. But when I do my overtime, it makes up for it. And we're going to get into that slow season. So I'm trying to get all the OT that I could get for now. And I'm only getting it now because, like I said, my coworker is on vacation. And she put this in the beginning of last year. So she's on vacation, and unless she goes on vacation again or take a day off, that's the only way I get some overtime and the check be lovely. So if anyone want to get into the hotel industry, I implore you to do it. Now, I don't know about the front desk. I don't know. They don't get the perks and stuff that we get. They're not union. So I'm union. And you want to definitely get a job where you're union because you're protected. They can fire them at any given reason or season. I would never take a non-union job. Nope. I did that in Amazon, and I was like, am I crazy? And I was working like a you-know-what, and I said, this is not going to work for me. And I ended up leaving there, and I was working FedEx at this time. I was working 2 jobs. I was working for Amazon and FedEx. I was working Amazon during the day, FedEx at night. And I was also in the school system. So, yeah, I was working 3 jobs at one time because rent is hella high here in New Jersey. We're like New York now. The rent is crazy. So, and I like to live nice. I like to have a nice place. You know, you got to spend for what you like. So I like a nice place. I like to come home and enjoy where I live. And I'm not going to say that I lived in the best areas, because 2 of them places was, my house was beautiful, my apartment, but the area, and the rent they was asking for, y'all know what I mean. Some of y'all living in the same places, just different states or whatever, but y'all know, you be like, golly, I got to get up out of here. I love my place. If I could take my place and put it somewhere else. But, you know, every place I've moved, I've elevated. So the next place is a house. And I don't feel like I'm too old to get a house. I feel like that's a dream. That's what I want. I don't want a condo. I want a house, you know, so with some land. So I'll talk to you guys a little later. But don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend.